We've been dealing on the topic of distraction, and I've been letting you know that as Christians, distraction can take away our minds from God. We've talked about the meaning of distraction. We talked about signs that a believer could be distracted. Now, I want to bring to you 5 ways to curb distraction in your life as a believer. Hebrews chapter 12, 1 to 2, he said, wherefore, seeing we have such a great cloud of witnesses, let us run this race with patience. Let us run with perseverance, laying aside every weight and every sin that does easily beset us, looking up to Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame and the disgrace, and now is set down at the right hand throne of God. I don't know if you have ever run a race in your life. I was a good sprinter in secondary school, even though you might not be, but I was a very good runner. And I know for sure that when you're running a race, you just want to focus. You just want to get to that finish line. You're not supposed to look left or right, because the moment you start looking left or right, you get distracted and then your opponents will get to the finish line before you. So in our Christian race, Apostle Paul typified our Christian walk as a race, because truly it's a race. It's a race to get to the finish line. That finish line is heaven. Because we're in this world, but we are not of this world. So we are running a race to get to heaven. So here are 5 ways that we can curb distraction that we might encounter on our way, on our race as Christians. That's Hebrews 12 verse 1. He said we should lay aside every sin that does so easily beset us. Now, as human beings, there are some sins that we are more vulnerable to than some. For some is lying, for some is fornication, for some is stealing. Let's take fornication as an example. If you are more vulnerable to fornication, the moment when you give your life to Christ, you know that this thing is something you are vulnerable to. You're supposed to get rid of all materials, all sites, all pictures, all videos, everything that could trigger that feeling in you, everything that could make you feel like, oh, I want to do this again. Since you have laid it aside, then lay everything that is surrounding it too aside. Number 2 way that you can curb distraction. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians 15:33, if I'm not mistaken, do not be deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners. When I gave my life to Christ, there are some people I had to cut off from my life. Now, people that were formerly involved, that are still involved in the things that you are formerly involved in, you need to cut off from those people, because they can drag you back to the things that you've given up. Matthew 6:22, it says the eye. If your eye be single, your body will be full of light. That means if your eye be focused. As believers, we should be careful the things we see on social media. A lot of, in fact, oh my God, social media is, I don't even want to talk, but you know what I'm talking about. Soft porn, naked pictures, all these things. And even on the road, things we see, things, they become images in our brain that form information and process to imagination. We need to be careful the things we see so that these things don't derail us. Like when David saw Bathsheba from the top of his house, assuming he saw it once and removed his eye, he could have been saved, but he saw it and he lingered. Now, this is the rule of lingering sights. When you see something that you know that this thing is not pleasing to God, you're not supposed to stand there and let your sight linger. Number 4, take stock of your Christian walk. This is something I do sometimes, maybe daily. I come back and I'm like, oh, how did my day go? What did I do wrong? What did I not do right? If you take stock of your Christian walk from time to time, you will know the points where you have loopholes, where you were distracted, and you can make amends. Number 5, lustful desires. Avoid lustful desires. Now, lustful desires for material things, money, fame, these things are not bad in themselves. But then when they become an obsessive desire, they can derail you from your Christian walk. The Bible says that the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money itself. Money is good, but the love of it, the obsessive compulsive desire to get it, to get fame, to get worldly things, to get material things. This thing can make you not to be content with what you have in the now, make you to put your hand into things you're not supposed to put your hand into, that can distract you from your Christian race. Men and brethren, the Lord has given us all as pertaining to life and godliness. Let us run this race. The Bible says with patience, with endurance, knowing that we have a crown.